come
Okay,
to the first exercise. Select the correct one from the given option. Universal adult franchise is the right to cast the vote at the age of, please underline 1B, 18 years or above. Switch off your mic. Midday meal was first started in the state of Tamil Nadu, 2D. Number three, the civil rights movement was started in USA, 3A. Number four, the African American people in the USA were discriminated on the basis of their color and race, 4A. Fill in the blanks, the second exercise. Universal adult franchise is based on the idea of equality. Equality, equality. Dash is the term that the so-called lower caste used to address themselves. Answer is Dalit, Dalit. Number three, the Civil Rights Act of Dash prohibited discrimination on the basis of race, religion, or natural calamities. Answer is 1964. Number four, government has made several efforts to increase equality of opportunities. The spelling of opportunities, Opportunity, opportunity, sorry. According to the dash, no person can discriminate any other on the basis of caste. Answer is Constitution. According to the Constitution, Constitution, Constitution. Then come to the third exercise, state whether the given statements are true or false. First one, there is no problem to Dalit people regarding equality in India. Right there, false. Underline is no. Underline this and right there are many problems Dalit people regarding. Okay. Next, number two, civil rights movement in the USA was started in 1950s. Right, false. Underline 1950s. Right there, 1964. Number three, dignity refers to self-respect or regard of a person in terms of his caste and religion. True. Who's, who's the one who has kept the mic open? Somebody please check and let me know. Call out that chat is saying loud.
ma'am, he was
Om,
Daniel Khan.
who is it?
Ma'am, Daniel Khan.
Daniel Khan. Either you watch out or I'll remove you from the WhatsApp group also and here also. This is getting recorded and in between I talk all this. If you are not interested in studies, you are supposed to leave. I'm not forcing you, but your parents are paying for it, so please be little alert and attentive. Number four, Om Prakash Valmiki is a writer related to upper caste. Answer is false. Make it correct. Underline upper and write there lower. Lower or Dalit caste. Dalit. Number five, the Indian Constitution recognizes every person as equal. True. Now come on to very short answer type questions. Mention the three kinds of equality. The answer is the three kinds of equality are number one, political equality, number two, economic equality, number three, social equality. Question number two, 4-2. What do you mean by the civil rights movement? 183 important terms. Come on, that. Civil rights movement started in the USA by African Americans to get equality is called civil rights movement. Question number 343. What do you mean by Dalit? 179, 180. Answer: scheduled castes or Shudras are discriminated on account of their low standard work. They are called Dalits. Dalit is a term that the so-called lower castes use to address themselves. That's it. Question number 4. Dignity. Define dignity. Come to page 180. Yes. Yes. Dignity means self-respect or regard of a person in terms of his caste and religion. 4. Question number 5. What do you mean by untouchability? Page 181. According to Untouchability Acts, no person can discriminate any other on the basis of caste. If any person is found doing so, then it will be punishable act. He or she may be punished under the Untouchability Act. This is your 4-5. Coming to 4-6. What do you mean by midday meal? Come to 183 important terms. Midday meal. Food provided to poor children in government primary schools during lunch is called midday meal. Question number 47. What is the Civil Rights Act of 1964? Page 183. The Civil Rights Act of 1964 prohibited discrimination on the basis of race, religion, or national origin. It is also stated that all schools would be open to African American children and that they would no longer have to attend separate schools especially set up for them. Coming on to 4.8, mention the two ways which the government has adopted to implement equality. Answer: the two ways in which the government has adopted to implement equality are by number one, making laws, number two, and by government programs and schemes. Please check the spelling: government programs and schemes. Coming to answer in detail 5. Number 1. What provisions have been made to maintain equality among all the sections of the society? Page 181. Provisions made by the Constitution. You will give this a heading and then you will come to the first jotter, second jotter, third jotter. Everything is to be written in detail, and the fourth jotter, till abolished. First, second, third, fourth point, every detail and till abolished. I repeat, Provisions made by the Constitution. Number one, every person is equal before law. That means from the president to the domestic worker, everyone has to obey the same laws. Number two, no person can be discriminated on the basis of his, her religion, race, caste, place of birth, or gender. Number three, every person has access to uh, all public places, including playgrounds, hotels, shops, and markets. All persons can use wells, roads, and bathing ghats available for public. Number four, untouchability has been abolished. This is your 5-1 answer. Coming to 5-2. How was how has the education level improved due to the midday meal program? Page 182. Answer. One of the steps taken by the government includes the midday meal, which refers to the program introduced in all government elementary schools to provide children with cooked lunch. This program has many advantages, such as more poor children have begun enrolling and regularly attending school. This reduces caste prejudice as both lower and upper caste children eat together. Sometimes Dalit women have been employed to cook the meal. This is your 5-2. Coming to 5-3. Describe the two ways adopted by the government to maintain equality. 181, 182. The government has adopted two measures to implement the equality that is guaranteed in the Constitution. Number one, making laws. The government has made many laws to protect the people from problems of inequality. For example, according to Untouchability Act, no person can discriminate any other on the basis of caste. If any person is found doing so, then it will be punishable act. He or she may be punished under the Untouchability Act. Number two, the government programs and schemes. Government has launched several programs or schemes to help the disadvantaged communities. In addition to laws, the government has also set up several schemes to improve the lives of communities and individuals who have been treated unequal for several centuries. Still here. Question number 5-4. Describe the three kinds of equality. 178, 179. Answer. Number one, political equality. Under this, you write political equality refers to the condition when all people are equal before the government of country. India, being a democratic country, provides an equal right to cast the vote. Then leave all this. Universal adult franchise. Any adult who is of 18 years of age or more has the right to cast vote. Instead of it, write this. Okay, don't write it. Is an essential aspect of all democracies. Second point of question number 5-4. Economic equality. You write the heading and then you write economic equality means when all the people have equal access to the available necessary resources to fulfill their daily needs of livelihood. Then you'll write social equality. And the answer is social equality means when people belong to any caste, religion, creed, or race are treated equally in the society. But social equality is also not found in a true sense in India, as Indian society is divided into different castes and religions. Till here is your answer 5 4. Coming to 5 5. How are equality and dignity correlated? Page 180. Equality and dignity. This will give us a heading. Then the bigger dash, the bigger bracket you'll see. Dignity means self respect or regard of a person in terms of his caste and religion. When persons are treated unequally, their dignity is violated. After that, leave all this, come here. All the people of society deserve the same respect and dignity. There should be no feeling of inequality, and we should give equal regard to all the people of our society. This is your question answer number 5 5. Now coming on to answer 5 6. Give any two examples showing the struggle of people for equality outside India. Page 182, 183. Answer. Example Sri Lanka and the USA. You write this in bold. Then you'll take one paragraph and you'll begin. In Sri Lanka, there is inequality based on the language. There, more weightage is given to Sinhalas, Sri Lankan Tamils, speaking people, as compared to the Indian Tamils. Here, Sinhalese have given more weightage in government jobs and other opportunities. Here, people are struggling for equal rights. Then you change the paragraph. In the United States of America, the African Americans whose ancestors were the slaves who were brought over from Africa continue to describe their lives today as largely unequal and discriminated on the basis of their color and race. 5 6. Okay. Now coming on to 5 7. Describe in detail about the civil rights movements in the USA. Page 183. Answer. African Americans were treated extremely unequally in the United States and denied equality through law. A long agitation against the unequal ways in which African Americans were treated came to be known as civil rights movement. That's it. I hope I'm clear. If you still have any problem, you will leave a message. You text me a message or you send me